I see you shiver with anticipation.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, and we're sailing the seas. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. I took the day off yesterday to hang out with some friends and just take time to myself because I don't do that often. But thank you guys for everything. If you're watching on that wonderful thing of YouTube, you know what to do. But yeah. We're playing some Sea of Thieves today. Corb should be joining us shortly. Hope to God he gets here sooner than later, because I don't want to stick around. I don't want to wait around too long, is the best way to word it. We're going to try to finish up the Glitterbeard storyline, all except for the very end, because the last book we're definitely not going to be able to get it right now. So we're down to like a few of them. This one's one of them. Tiny Island to the far south. Elysian Waters. Heavy Blade. And a book. Shelters. Okay. So we're down to Cutlass Cay, Paradise Springs, Thieves Haven, and Booty Yacht. That's it. That's the end of our Glitterbeard storyline right there. So with that, we definitely should have this done today. As long as Corb gets his sorry ass on. And if he doesn't, I'm still going to get it done today because I don't care. I will not wait for his side behind. I'll wait a little bit, but once I have a feeling that he's not coming into play, I'm going to set sail. So he's got a little bit more time. Just a little bit. Let's get rid of some of these bananas.
Chests?
Chests? Why, yes, I will take a chest.
Chests. Get.
chapter? No? Okay. How many do we got there? One. How's this not chaptered?
Hello? More gold.
Okay, let's get... We're gonna have everything tip shape to go. Slash, I might be sitting on the fucking island waiting for him to get his sorry ass online. Messaging idiot now. And who knows, he might be online and I just can't hear him because we had that issue the other day. No, doesn't look like it. No more waiting. We're gonna go to the first island. Hope Corb gets back to us like shortly. And get ready for some story time / Glitterbeard. While we're at it, we're also gonna do a what I'm actually gonna do while I wait for Corb is I'm selling a Crooked Isle. Crooks Hollow. And at Crooks Hollow, we're going to wait for just a little bit, because it's only a single dig. So yeah. Okay, I just spoke with Corb via cell phone. Was like, where the fuck are you? And he's like, oh, it's already that late? I'm like, no fucking shit, dude. It's Crooks Hollow! Sails. Ooh, emerald on the beach. This is what it looks like. Into the water we go. Treat it as if I'm a solo sleuth. It's technically right now I ain't. We having some fun with the skellies. Murdering thems. Making thems pays. Wait. Okay, this is Starship anymore. Now that's a brig. That there, my good sir, is a brig. Now a brig is a ship that can sink the shit out of. What's this, lonely treasure we have here? I had a feeling with where it wasn't a normal spawn point for something like that. I had a feeling it was something that was left over from, like, somebody hiding something, or they decided they didn't want it. And if that is a normal spawn point, I'm sort of surprised. But that's beside it. Okay, let's go on Corb. As soon as I see that it says Corb has joined the party on Sea of Thieves, I'm going to go pick up that chest. Yo, buddy, what you doing?
Loading up again.
I mean, I already went to a LARP meeting, had dinner, came back, like, watched a couple episodes of a TV show with the girl, and then your sorry ass is still fucking late?
I don't fucking talk about it, dude.
Did you have to work today?
Yeah.
Okay.
And our security system wouldn't arm, so we had to figure out why.
Your security system wouldn't arm?
It wouldn't arm, yeah.
What was it, like a door didn't fully shut or something?
Yeah, one of the sensors was acting goofy.
Okay. I was like,
They're gonna have to call on it in the morning, it's not right.
dude, that sucks. Well, get your happy ass in this game.
Ah, fuck, I have to re-log in.
What do you mean you have to?
I need to change my Microsoft account.
Oh, yeah.
So I've had to log in fucking 900 times today. Yeah, and solid fuck you to whoever in the fuck decided to try and hack my account. I mean, good thing I have two-factor, but still.
People that try to...
Alright?
Yeah, that's a total douchebaggery thing.
Yeah, it's literally like... It's just, you're a nuisance. Get over it.
Well, that's like... And I at one point, somebody figured out my Netflix password. And, like, the only thing they did was watch a lot of, Portuguese language shows on our accounts. So, like, all of a sudden we're getting, like, you would like this weird Portuguese TV show. And me and my sister both were like, we have a guest account. If you would have taken the time and watched that on the guest account, you probably could have, like...
Would have never known.
Yeah, but the fact you started using our accounts, like, we noticed that shit.
Dumbass.
Yeah, and it was, like, because I get so many emails and whatnot of, like, someone's attempted to use your login, and I've let friends have my password. You know, and...
I gave you my funny. Like, I gave you my Funimation one.
Right. I don't think I've even used it.
Nah, I think you ended up, like, making your own Funimation one for a brief period.
Yeah. And, so, like, that's typically the thing. And so, like, when I get one that's got, like, some weird IP address that I don't recognize, I'm just like, oh, it's just one of my friends. So I probably, there's no telling when that person actually did it, and I didn't think two things of it because, like I said, I thought it was a friend. But the fact that Portuguese popped up, and we're like, wait a second.
Season 1 ends in 4 days.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say that.
Ready for a small boost on that season 1 stuff?
Oh, I was about to look at that map, you fucker. Just made me waste a bullet.
I'll put it this way. That's all we, like, I just threw down that mission. I haven't gone anywhere except come to this island and wait for you. That was it. Voyage complete.
I'm glad I got to partake in it.
Yeah. Now harpoon me back on the boat.
There's another one on the boat or on the table already.
No, we're not doing one of those. Cause tonight we finish the Glitterbeard.
Oh, the one has 3.
Yeah, that's the one I think we might be able to hit up. I think it's pretty close to where we're going. But we might be next to it. Oh, it's Castaway. Okay. But I mean, we've got 4 islands to hit up. 3 islands. And we are done with story until we can get 8 people. Still can't believe it's 8. You know? Yo.
With everything other than the Glitterbeard wire.
Yeah.
We are gonna have to figure out a way to do that.
I mean, we've got a way to do it. We just have to, like, sit down in our Discord. Because even we have enough, even just novices that we play with, we can get enough novices where we both have a ship. You know, get it taken care of.
Yep.
I do know there's a brig out here somewhere. I saw it earlier. We're at Plunder Outpost, so don't know where it's at now. But it's something to keep in mind.
The Haze is a douchebag.
It is. The fact we're going dead wind is just fucking atrocious. Okay, we've got three really tiny islands. Let's hope we don't have to use fucking Rare Thief to find those. Tails up.
Better bite your fucking tongue.
I said hope. Near the Elysian Spring.
Oh, so it's gonna be near the body of water in a minute. No, I'm turning HDR off because it's fucking dark as shit.
Found it. Ooh, skeleton captives. Back to Crook Solid for that one. Rocking then. Ow! The fuckity fuck? Can I not read this? It was a hot and rather stuffy evening, so much so that I had vacated the noisy interior of the George and Kraken and was lingering outside, waiting for my friends. I paid no real attention to the crew of pirates who passed me and entered the cat tavern, nor they to me. I imagined they were looking to refill their grog barrel or speak with the bilge rats. What did catch my attention was the sudden sound of 4 instruments being played in harmony. The tune was a haunting shanty, and not a melody I'd ever heard before. I got to my feet and ambled over to the tavern, not wanting to disturb the pirates, but hoping that they might play the song over again for me, so I could hear it properly. To my astonishment, there was no sign of the crew, unless they had departed through the rear of the tavern. And why would they? They had disappeared into thin air. I implored Tracy, the tavern keeper, to tell me how the crew had vanished so readily, but she glanced across at a stranger lurking in the corner and slowly shook her head. I was flummoxed until Merrick arrived and I was able to play a few strains of the tune upon my own instrument, although of course I did not disappear. Merrick took a great swig of his grog. "Oh, that," he bellowed with a burp. "That's a bit special. That shanty proves you're the best mates with the pirate lord." The mysterious stranger stepped forward at this point, seemingly annoyed at Merrick's tone. "Since you ask," he growled, "that tune is known only to real pirate legends." "Thinking," said Merrick, shrugging. "Build up your reputation with the companies, even us hunters, and old Green Eyes here will teach you the rest." I'd never heard of a pirate lord before, although, so said Merrick, he was widely considered to be the greatest pirate who ever sailed the Sea of Thieves. When he retired, the pirate lord created a tavern in secret, a place meant for anyone with an exceptional reputation to drink, shop, and collect voyages befitting legendary pirates. Neither Merrick nor the man with the green glowing eyes would be drawn on how precisely one found this tavern of legends, but that was fine by me. I was a long way from considering myself an experienced pirate, let alone a legendary one, and the tavern in which we were playing cards was more than enough to serve my needs. At least, I assumed as much. But that night, I had a dream of childhood, and a special place I had not thought about in a very long time. When I was a boy, a large forest had been the principal playground for me and me friends. We swung from branches, dug foxholes, and best of all, we kept the secret. Our treehouse began life as little more than an old snail we dragged up from the beach over many days and eventually hoisted it to the treetops. Over time, we salvaged planks and other materials, and while the place was barely rainproof and always threatening to fall apart, it didn't matter. It was ours. What if, I pondered, I could do as the pirate lord had done? Could I create a secret clubhouse? Not for mighty pirate legends, but a place for me and me friends. I was a little worried the others might think my endeavor childish, but the more I thought back to our beloved treehouse, the more determined I became to try. Dude, so this is your hint right here of the
To the treehouse.
like how to access the treehouse and all that. The fact that it's a song and friends and so forth. Okay. I just somehow black screen.
You're still moving around.
Yeah, well, no, like the,
Oh, you black screened.
yeah.
First thing I thought you meant like your game froze. I was like, what?
Good job of keeping the, skillies off of me.
No problem, bro. They all funneled for that one. It was nice.
Yeah. I got hit a couple of times, but it wasn't anything, like, I only had one time that I thought about stopping the read, and it was right at the end of a chapter, so I was like, oh, this is perfect timing. And...
Worth it. I
I just
just
got
something.
Yeah, I just got 5 doubloons for something.
And we'll never know why.
It has to be like
Yeah.
not a season progress, but a reputation
It had to
thing.
have been like it had to have been like a chain reaction one or something, because that's literally what I just got. Was it 2 to blow up next to each other?
I got no idea.
That was pretty great. That was fucking worth it.
How was
And I
Cat?
killed a piggy, so I got some pork.
So, if you want to shoot another bomb, there's one to our left.
What?
Oh wait, no, that's a rover.
By the way, dude, it was a pain in the ass to format the drive.
Oh, I bet it was.
The utility isn't a pain in the ass. It's more along the lines of you have to transfer parts of the OS from the original drive over.
I swear I saw Snape to eat on the fucking beach. There we go.
that, and I think it's stupid as shit that they have like 5 different partitions for one fucking hard drive. Microsoft, fix your shit.
5 partitions for 1 hard drive?
Yes.
Okay, I found Glitterbeard. There's a crap ton of skeletons.
Yeah, there are literally 5 different partitions on the drive specifically for like storage purposes. Like one's the OS, one is updater, one is I'm like, what the fuck?
I was delighted to see genuine enthusiasm on the faces of my friends when I proposed our treehouse, a secret hideout meant for us and us alone. As structures across the Sea of Thieves tend to be patched together from salvage and spares, anything we created ourselves would be in fine company. Even so, there was no reason not to pool our resources and see what we could accomplish without needing to sacrifice a galleon for parts, as the pirate lord had done. To that end, I began to tour the outpost, visiting each of the shops and seeing what I might be able to beg, borrow, or barter from their wares. I was returning from the shipwright with a box full of tools she'd agreed to loan me, and that was when I noticed a new establishment. I'm gonna eat a piece of cooked chicken real quick. I'd come to know the various outpost stores quite well. Simple shops that sold fresh clothing, new weapons, and any practical equipment pirates required. The companies, on the other hand, seemed to prefer makeshift stalls and tents over paying for a more permanent residence. Even the bilge rats operated out of the tavern. As such, the building below which the Order of Souls represented had set up their marquee had been abandoned for so long I had gotten used to ignoring it. Today, though, I noticed that the door of the stilted store had been flung wide open, and I could hear any number of strange noises coming from within. I hadn't been inside a pet shop for many years, but I recognized the sounds.
Clear it, clear it, clear it.
Woo!
I'm out of bullets, or I would have done it.
I hadn't been inside a pet shop for many years, but I recognized the sounds and jogged up the stairs to investigate this new establishment for myself. Once inside, I was given a hearty welcome to the Pirate Emporium. The shopkeeper informed me that he was devoted to stocking only the finest, most desirable luxuries. To my delight, this included pets, such as the grumpy gray cat, that was perched haughtily on the countertop, not to mention dogs, parrots, and even tame monkeys. Thoughts of my treehouse momentarily forgotten, I pulled out my gold pouch at once, fully intending to
Leave the man alone! Fucker.
I pulled out my gold pouch at once, fully intending to purchase a macaw, with which, to my surprise, my friends, Earl patiently explained to me that his employers were not in the habit of accepting gold, and that here I would need a supply of ancient coins to do business. This was a shame, but I promised Earl I would return when I had acquired a stash of said coins. Before bowing back out of the Emporium, I had an appointment to keep. Did I just hear cannon fire?
I don't think so.
Slightly later than I'd intended, I jogged along the boardwalk to the dock. Assuming they kept their word, the merchants would play a key part in transporting the supplies we needed. As she had promised, Senior Trader Mildred had set aside a few crates of the kind used to ferry around large quantities of cannonballs, food, and wooden planks. The merchants would accept crates like that from pirates, but only if they were full. These were empty, no use to Mildred, so I was grateful she had saved them for me. I brought the crates aboard our galleon and was pleased to see that the others had been busy scouring the outpost for every last plank and pomegranate. This was an excellent start, and we could keep an eye out for more supplies as we traveled. It was time to set sail to the home of our new hideout. And okay. Two islands left. I can't believe it's almost over.
I know, right?
Dude, I'm so glad that I cooked that chicken and snake earlier.
For that fucking boom boy.
And well, the boom boy, and then like letting them just hit me a few times, and then you clearing them, my health would regen, and I didn't have to like stop.
Nice.
Now this one, I'm not 100% on where it's at. But I'm hoping.
So we're missing what? 3 more?
Well, 3, yeah, including.
I say, because we're missing my first gold.
What should be this one? Oh no, that's the next one.
Easy come, easy go.
That's this one.
Dude. And then carry on the legend.
Yeah.
There will be a journal in there.
Yeah.
Isn't carry on the legend in the...
It's in his hideout. Yes.
Dude, so we're not gonna be able to get the Glittering Chronicle until we get...
Well, I said we need to like put it out there on our Discord. The group. I'm hoping it's here. But yes,
Not
it
that
is.
one. Oh fuck, that was a boom boy. I jumped. Damn it. I got a hit marker on that dick. Dude, there are literally 5 over here with me. Shoot that bitch. Ow. There you go, bud. Start raiding.
Our galleon's hold was packed with supplies, and the wind was at our backs as we made our way towards what would soon be the site of our treehouse. We were all in high spirits, cheering and laughing. Thinking back now, I wonder if that was what attracted the Megalodon. Sly Sally, on lookout duty as usual, spotted its great fin jutting out of the waves. Rather than try to shout over our revelry, she frantically rang the ship's bell. It didn't take us long to notice the Megalodon, a dark gray beast that Merrick would have called a shadow maw. It was the shape of the shark and the size of a sloop. The creature rose out of the waters with a great roar, and I stared right into its huge, unblinking eye. It was time to put everything the others had taught me to use. To begin with, I knew that megalodons were not always aggressive towards ships. If we were very lucky, it might be that their shadow maw would leave us alone. Secondly, if we could steer the ship closer to an island, our fishy foe would be likely to back off, as megalodons prefer to stay in deeper waters. I called to Oz and pointed toward a distant seapost, hoping it would offer us some protection. If not, the hunter's call here were about to get a very fresh delivery. Unfortunately, the Shadow Maw had other plans and was already accelerating towards us. I lunged for the nearest cannon, but I was a moment too slow. The Megalodon's jaws clamped down on the side of the ship with an almighty crash, rocking it this way and that, and sending me tumbling into the sea. Our ship had been moving so quickly that by the time I hit the water, I was sure I'd be left behind and would have to rely on merfolk for help. To my surprise, our galleon, now punctured by a row of holes where the Shadow Maw had bitten down, was already turning back to collect me. "You don't get out of bailing that easy," Gustav called from the cannons as I scrambled up the ship's ladder. I nodded, grabbed me bucket, and headed below deck. Oz and Sally were both hammering away, plenty of wooden planks in their hands. At this rate, I was worried we'd have no supplies left for the treehouse. As it turned out, I should have been more worried that nobody was at the helm.
Who?
If I hadn't gotten knocked overboard, perhaps things might have gone differently. For one thing, I might have spotted the gunpowder barrels floating in the water. As it was, with nobody to steer the ship, our galleon crashed straight into the floating flotasm, and impact was enough to detonate the barrels and splinter our poor ship. We all did our best, but with so much water pouring in and an aggressive megalodon continuing its assault, our ship was destined for the bottom of the sea. If we'd had a rowboat, it might have been possible to recover what little was left of our provisions. As it was, we reluctantly left them for another, luckier crew to find. I cheered up once we were drying out around a campfire. As Sally pointed out, we'd surely find more supplies tomorrow. And out here, tomorrow was never far away. Man. So now it makes a little more sense of where, like, on the next one where they're trying to, like, gather up their supplies, and then somebody, like, raids them, and they're just, like, downtrodden, and then everybody in the Sea of Thieves brings their shit. Oh, man. We have one left.
Yep. And you could change your character back.
Yeah.
You're gonna be confused.
I'm definitely not going to miss it.
I don't blame you on that. You almost look like the Lord from ReZero. Like, I remember his name.
Yeah.
No, you just need to fucking get like the yeah.
Yes. I could have done the whole thing like this.
Dude.
You would have come up with that.
watching.
Yeah, if
I
you would
just
have come
started
up with
watching
that earlier.
Isekai Quartet, and all I thought was, as soon as I saw like the white face with like the purples and the pinks, I'm like, dude, he literally looks like him.
Yeah, if you would have brought that up to me earlier, I probably would have done that. But you don't say. I can't wait for our treehouse to be built. We were sailing the seas, and when a megalodon came across us, I don't know. I don't think that's Glitterbeard, though.
No, it's not. It's not at all. It's just extremely clowny and flamboyant.
Yes. I actually do see, like, I sort of do like the voice I gave you.
Yes.
I could definitely see it in, like, the concept that they gave him, like, a semi-Viking hat with the bright red beard that has the glitter in it, and everything else. I could definitely see this type of character.
Yeah.
Don't like that right up there.
Dude, it's such a freaking, it sucks.
What?
Fuck the story, man.
Oh, I know. The reason that it exists. Yeah. Okay, another small one. Should be able to find this one.
Found it.
I had me first voyage in me hand, and willing shipmate in the form of a new friend, Richie. What I did not have, mind you, was any clue what to do next. Richie directed me to the captain's table aboard his sloop, where I spread the voyage out. Richie produced 2 small daggers from somewhere, and we plunged them into the parchment. This was a tradition. When multiple voyages had been proposed, Richie explained, so that larger crews could effectively vote on the journey that seemed the most exciting. Next, we began to pore over the ship's map table, searching for an island that matched the chart the gold hoarders had given us. I still had many names to learn. At last, I spotted our destination, a small island known as Booty Isle, and carefully marked it on the map for later. Now there was nothing left to do but set sail. Our journey was brief and free of incident, and once he had satisfied that I could handle the sloop, Richie kept us both amused with a few local shanties. Music floating across the waves made me think of Merrick, the first pirate I had encountered, and I wondered whatever had become of him once we parted. Upon arrival at Booty Isle, Richie promptly declared a race to reach land first, and dove off the prow of our sloop. Needless to say, I came in a very distant second place. The gold hoarder had made a neat X-shaped mark upon the map, where our treasure was supposedly buried, although I had no idea how he could have known this. Well, I may not have been born a pirate, but I knew how to follow a map. Richie seemed to be letting me take the lead, for which I was secretly grateful. Moving around the island's rough terrain while trying to follow my map wasn't easy, and I decided to detour around a snake that was far too interested in us for my liking. Finally, when I was sure that we were in the right spot, I took my shovel in both hands and began to dig. I noticed Richie glancing warily around and wondered why he was anxious. He was nervous, it turned out, about the skeletons that began to drag themselves out of the dirt. It seemed they weren't keen on greedy pirates disturbing their sleep. With no weapons of me own, all I could do was keep digging while Richie locked swords with a trio of angry skellies. I was very glad that he'd been expecting. The chest came free from the sand just as Richie dealt with the last skelly, and we both let out a small cheer, although I'm sure it was quite a meager haul in his eyes. My first treasure. I dropped to my knees, eager to see what trinkets the gold hoarder might have sent me to unearth. For the life of me, though, I couldn't open the lid of the chest. Richie was smirking, which suggested this failure was itself a rite of passage. "You'll never get that lock open," he explained, and the gold hoarders knew it. It seemed that only Herbert and his fellow hoarders had keys capable of opening a sealed chest such as this. I had two choices: cast it aside, or return it to that little green tent. I was disappointed not to be able to keep the chest for myself, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that Richie's company today had made it all worthwhile. I was a little sad when the time came to part ways. "I swing by this way often enough," Richie said thoughtfully. "Now take your gold and go buy a sword for pity's sake." And that, my good friends, is the end of our story of Glitterbeard's Journey. I wish we would have read them in order now.
Yeah, I know, right? Considering the one we just did was the first fucking one.
Was it number 1 or was it number 2?
I think it was number 1.
It's number 2.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But see, this is the problem. Number 1 was at Sanctuary Outpost. Number 2 is down here in Booty Isle. 3's back up at Smuggler's Bay. And 4 is at Crescent Isle. Like, those 4 alone are just bullshit. And then you have Daggertooth, Reaper's Hideout, and Reaper's Hideout. Following that, you've got Galleon's Grave, Golden Sands, Old Faithful, Plunder Outpost. Like, the back and forth is just ridiculous. Castaway, Crook's Hollow. And then the Maiden Voyage, actually, for the start of the whole story, technically. Yeah, we did it in order. So then it'd be the Maiden's Voyage, Sharkbait Cove, Discovery Ridge, Stephen's Spoils, Paradise Spring, Cutlass Cay, Thieves Haven, and the last one's at Plunder Valley, which is still talking more about the treehouse, and then the very, very last one, since that's where your story ends, is carrying on the legend. What I also do not like is I have all of these check marks, and I have read every journal, and it only says that I have only found 18 of them.
Yeah, the last one hasn't completely updated for me yet either. Do you want to know what I think?
What?
Somebody is doing a merchant wreckage.
Oh, yeah?
There are 2 sets of birds like right in front of us. There's one at our one directly behind our ship, and then there's one about 1 block back in the same direction.
Could be. gonna sail right over one of them, so we might as well check it out.
Keep going a little farther forward. The wreck of the Devil's Rage. If this thing is technically proper, then it's a regular shipwreck, but yeah, it's a regular shipwreck. But definitely come down here because there's a bunch of shit. There's 3 things in the captain's quarter alone.
I think everything's in the captain's quarters.
Seriously?
Yeah. Not seeing anything else in the ship. You get everything out of the captain's quarters?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Ready to get going?
Yep, I am I'm on my way out. Trying to make my way out alive, but yep, oh yeah, I'm making that alive. I found some fish.
Yes.
I couldn't leave almond ancient scale and a wild stormfish.
Ah. Oh yeah. Ancient.
Which one is it?
Thing. Yeah, I need to cook one piece of bacon. It's not too far away. I'm headed to this Castaway. Because Castaway has 3 on it, and then we can hop over to Reapers and call it a night.
That's good.
Sound good to you?
Hell yeah, bud.
Because we don't have a captain's chest, and that's the only thing that gets you points with the gold in their event. So, might as well take it all to where we need it to go.
Yeah. Pesky captain's just bullshit.
I mean, I hate to say it. I like the fact that they do the events, the whatever, weekly, monthly, whatever you want to call it, the quarter event. But at the same time, like,
The stipulations can suck it.
yeah, especially when there's other things we'd rather be doing. I think tomorrow in our Discord, I'm going to start trying to get a group together. For
Glitterbeard.
the Glitterbeard story.
Sounds good to me, man.
The other thing about doing the getting everybody together for Glitterbeard, I think I'm gonna sit down. I want to say Rare Thief or one of them has the journals in chronological order on their website, where like exactly what it is. I think I'm gonna sit down and actually record myself
Reading all of them.
Yeah, like proper recording, not just while playing.
Instead of having me or you in the background like, fuck, motherfuckers, go stay away from me.
Yeah, exactly. And just get that, you know, and I'll post it on the Discord and all when I do it. For any and all that want to listen to it. And I'll probably make something a bit with Sea of Thieves. It might take a little bit longer for the Sea of Thieves, like, for it to pop up on our on YouTube with like video behind it. But I'll eventually.
If you want me to put some editing into it, dude, I will use Premiere for it.
I mean, I'd love to do some editing for it. That's what I'm getting at. Is I'd like to do, and I want it to not have my face plastered on it, so I can't use my video that I normally my streams. So I'm gonna have to actually record like some
Raw video footage.
yeah. And who knows? It might be part of that raw footage. Might be our 8 people trying to finish up Glitterbeard. That might be what I record raw to. You know.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad thing as we're like sitting around. Basically, it's the like as we're sitting around waiting for our time to try to do the music. It's like somebody's telling the tale. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do it as. You know. Oh shit.
I knocked out all the skellies, but I'm dead in the
No, you
process.
didn't.
God fucking damn it.
Look, it's a Glitterbeard journal. Oh, son of a!
Well, shit. It was at that moment you knew you fucked up.
I mean, we're still gonna sell everything else to fucking.
It was at that moment you really knew you fucked up.
Fucking kidding, man. There we go.
Okay, there you go. Were you turned?
Fucking sleep. Poisoning the shit out of me. Yes, I was turned, and somehow you snatched that out of my hands.
Over your shoulder, bud. The space was there. It's just it was highly unlikely. That's why whenever it happened, I had to ask,
Ah! Dude, if I would have hit it on that last shot, like, arching it across the fucking water like that, that would have been cool, but...
That would have been great.
Okay, so we'll sell everything but the 2 captain's chests, and then we'll take those to Golden Sands.
Works.
Do we want to put up our Reaper's mark for like the 30 seconds, or just...
Yeah. Nah, kind of pointless.
That's what I was thinking. So we'll just sell it. What we'll actually do, we'll dump everything off, and I'll keep selling. And you can sell it to him while I'm selling friends to get this done quick. You know?
Yeah.
Unless I see a ship out in the distance, that fucker sells up on our ass, and then I'll stick with you just to get it sold. Oh, you could have put it all back on the rowboat. Didn't think of that till then. Sail up.
Sorry, There we go. Loading up this fruit crate.
How much of that fruit crate you got loaded?
Put it in the rabbit. Got it.
Okay. Ready to go?
Is that everything?
The captain's chest, just to make sure. Yeah, seems... Oh, wait, nope. Okay, that appears to be it.
Oh yeah.
Where's the money? Half tempted to go back down to plunder because of the way the wind's blowing.
If the wind's in your favor, go ahead, dude. Go in the direction the wind favors you.
Can't tell if that's a message in the bottle or not across the... No, it's a message in the bottle. Don't worry about it. I was about to say there's glittering something on the other side of the little bay area.
Those skulls and that actually paid out.
Nice. Stay where you are when you're done.
Oh wait, coming.
Yeah. And they do have an alliance flag of some sort. I went and looked. They're not Reapers. They're flying the Reaper sail.
How far away are they?
They're not far.
Yeah, let's say I've only got 2 passes left. One of them is the treasure chest.
They might be going north side. You can't prove it.
They're doing a really close hug of the north.
You see why I was like, stay there.
Yeah.
You might be able to see something.
I'm hiding right at the doorway.
Looks like they're still in.
That doesn't mean somebody didn't jump off though.
Very true.
Looks like they might be looping around. It's hard to tell because their mast is bobbing around like crazy.
I can't see them. Yeah, they're out of my render distance now. And of course, you know, I set sail for down here, and the wind shifts. We're not dead in the wind, but like definitely not at the speed I was hoping. I've got some stuttering.
There's a galleon out and about too.
Nice.
We're at the south of Wanderers right now.
Sure that's not a scally?
It doesn't. I don't see tattered sails.
I got tattered cells when I was looking in that direction. Ooh. Either somebody sunk with their rowboat on the back, or somebody rowed a rowboat over. Oh, somebody sunk with their rowboat on their back. The thing's beat to hell and back, and it's too far away from the island to, like, somebody actually drove it up.
Going back now.
Dude, that was a shit fucking...
That was a really shit captain chest.
Dude,
Felt very shit.
you bet...
This is why the Order of Souls is better.
Now, we'll give it this. Wait, how much favor did we get for that? Oh, whopping 10 fucking favor for fucking 2 chests. Fuck off.
Oh man.
Okay. I'd say we play this again tomorrow, or the next day, one of the two, and we do a treasure vault. Because you get 20 favor for just the treasure vault, and 25 for turning in the chest that comes from it. So that's 45 points again.
Sounds good to me, man.
One fucking thing.
I'm down for some vaulting.
And the other thing about doing that would also help us get those guns. But if all we're doing is vaults, like one vault after another, it should help us rack up the challenges.
Oh yeah.
Why does it sound like I've got, in the background, it sounds like I've got skelly music? I think I'm glitched.
Alright, buddy.
Hold on, before I lose. I wanted to change my clothes. Here I am on fire.
Technically, your clothes be changing you. I'm honestly more amazed that I hit you. I want to watch it slowly eat our ship away again. It's been so long since I watched this shit. Might have some members down here momentarily. It's getting really smoky. It just spread from the top.
Okay, I'm on fire.
Yeah, they lit up down there pretty quick. Been a while since I've watched our ship go down in a blaze of glory.
I know. Alright, bud. I'm gonna head out. Are you not gonna wait for it to sink?
I'll wait.
So I changed my hair slightly. I went back to my old character, but I changed the hair to where I've got that Athena's fortune etched into the one side, and has the braid on the other.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. It's gonna sink like a ton of bricks now.
Good.
There you go.
Here, pick a number 1 through 9. Ooh, I keep reading this number here recently. I'm gonna change it up just because I've already read that one like twice this week. Well, technically it's the start of a new week, but whatever. As always, I want to thank you, Cord, for coming out and playing with me tonight. It's sad to see the end of Glitterbeard,
Yeah, it is.
but we will be getting whenever we're doing the next part of the Glitterbeard thing. We're gonna that'll be talked on our Discord. So if you'd like to know when it's going on and see the live stream for it, keep a watch for the live stream and join the Discord. That way you can figure out when it's happening. And if you want to join in, that's the best way to do it. If you want to get that achievement with us. If you're watching at home, hit that like and subscribe button. Come on over to Twitch, hit that follow button. Like I said, those are the best ways to do everything. And if you're new to the late night streams, we end all the late night streams with a page from Go the Fuck to Sleep. Tonight's page number 6. The owls fly forth from the treetops. Through the air they soar and they sweep. A hot crimson rage fills my heart, love, for real. Shut the fuck up and sleep! I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, everyone, peace.